week 17. But before we actually get to week 17, let's talk about week 16 a bit. Last week I went 13-3 and I just missed a few games. Two were upsets and the other one was just kind of me going kind of bold with the Browns win. But I mean, the Niners upset the Jaguars and the Lions completely laid an egg against the Bengals. So I was close, man. 16-0. Hopefully this week I do go 16-0 in these game picks, cause these games are getting easier to pick. Cause at this point we already know what these teams are, what they're playing for, what they're not playing for, you know, that kind of stuff. So the first game, Jets at Patriots. I mean, the Patriots still have to win to secure the home field advantage, so no way the Patriots lose at home versus the Jets. Cowboys at Eagles. The Eagles already secured the home field advantage. I mean, Eagles really don't have much to play for. Usually the Cowboys, though, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's going to be similar to last year, where the Cowboys were 13-2, week 17, nothing to play for, and kind of not really bench their starters, but you know, limited snaps to their starters. So I'm taking the Cowboys in this game. Browns at Steelers. Steelers, obviously, easy win for them. Bears at Vikings. Vikings, easy win. Redskins at Giants. I mean, the Redskins, despite being 7-8, aren't that good of a team, but I do think they're way better than the 2-13 Giants. The Giants are trying to play for that number 2 overall pick, and that's what they'll be. Redskins win. Packers at Lions. I mean, neither team has anything to play for, but Brett Hundley's a terrible quarterback. I trust Matthew Stafford more. And damn, these games are going by pretty quick, man. These are like easy picks. Texans at Colts. It comes down to this. The Colts starters are better than the Texans backups because the Texans are the most injured team. They've used the most players in NFL history at 74. They're tied for 4th all time in players placed in IR in NFL history. And yeah, there's no way the Texans win this game. Niners at Rams. So you guys know, man, Jimmy Garoppolo and those Niners have been on a little hot streak. Well, that hot streak continues here. Jimmy Garoppolo beats the Rams in LA. But, I mean, the Rams don't really have much to play for. They're kind of locked into the 3rd seed at this point. They don't literally have anything to play for, so it's not like it's going to matter. So the Niners are going to upset the Rams. The Niners are going to go to 6-10. Yeah, that's crazy. Raiders at Chargers. The Chargers, once upon a time, were 0-4. They could have had control of the division. They probably could have already won the division had they beat the Chiefs a couple weeks ago. But now they're in a scenario where you got to win and hope that team loses for them to get in. The Chargers take care of their business, and they beat the Raiders. I think the Chargers are clearly the better team. Derek Carr fooled us all last year. He is not a good quarterback. I mean, there's a difference between coaching, or it could have been bad coaching, but just watching Derek Carr play, man, bad decisions after bad decision after bad decision. Like, it's on Carr. So I am taking the Chargers. Cardinals at Seahawks. Seahawks are still hoping to get a playoff spot. They have to win and hope Atlanta loses for them to get to the playoffs. So the Seahawks take care of their business, and all of a sudden the Seahawks fans become Panthers fans. Saints at Buccaneers. Saints are clearly the better team. The Saints beat the Buccaneers. The Saints win the NFC South. Chiefs at Broncos. The Chiefs don't really have much to play for. They're locked in at the 4th seed, pretty much. So regardless, I think the Chiefs are going to win. They're the better team. I don't think Andy Reid rests his starters because that hardly ever works out for players when it happens. Panthers at Falcons. I think the Panthers are clearly the better team. I don't think the Falcons are as good as that record indicates. But it is in Atlanta. So that home field advantage is going to be crazy. But I still think Cam Newton and those Panthers are able to take down the Falcons. So Seattle, you're in. Bengals at Ravens. Ravens have everything to play for. Winning, they're in. Bengals, they're kind of done. But I am taking the Ravens here. Last week I said the same thing about the Bengals. Don't be surprised if they come out and surprise the Ravens. But I am indeed taking the Ravens. I think they're just clearly the better team. Bills at Dolphins. The Bills are in a scenario where if they win and the Titans lose, and I believe if the Chargers lose, they're in. The Bills, Ravens, and Chargers all play at the same time, so there is no way the Bills are going to know if the Chargers or Ravens lost their games or are losing their games, whatever. So it's all on the Bills right there. It's pretty much, they got to take care of their business if they want to get in. So that's why I'm taking the Dolphins. I don't think the Bills have what it takes to win a game of this type where they have to win to get in type of scenario. I'm taking the Dolphins here. I mean, I don't think either of these teams are really all that good, but Miami being at home and probably wanting to play spoiler against their divisional rival, yeah, definitely taking these Dolphins. And Jaguars at Titans. I'm taking Jaguars. I mean, after that atrocious showing they had last week versus the Niners, I doubt Doug Marrone benches the starters. I mean, he does not seem like a type of coach who would do that, especially after that week. I'm pretty sure Doug Marrone is going to want to go and get back at the Titans for that week 2 loss. So I'm taking the Jaguars here. It's probably not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a close, low-scoring game. I do expect this Jaguars defense to kind of shut down the Titans, and Blake Bortles is going to play pretty bad again, like as per usual, but their defense and Leonard Fournette are going to do enough to squeeze on by in a meaningless game for the Jaguars, and a game that the Titans really need to win to get into the playoffs, but I do feel like the Titans are going to lose. The Titans, once upon a time, were 8-4. They're going to finish the season at 8-8. So Malarkey might be out the door this coming Monday. Anyways, those are my predictions for the week. Comment down below your own predictions for the week, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.